Mobland episode 2 is out. Paramount Plus. Tom Hardy, Mr. 007 himself, playing Conrad Harrigan. Tom Hardy playing, of course, Harry in a show that I'm absolutely loving right now. This is episode 2. The story is getting insane because Richie is upset simply because Tommy's gone. Who ended Tommy? We're going to try to figure it out. All of that and everything else. I am shook by what I just watched. Let's get it started. Okay, themes of this episode. Themes of this episode is Harry, his relationship with his family. We saw him and Kevin meet as teenagers, how they became friends, he introduced him to his father, Conrad. Oh, you know who he is. Did Harry know him before that situation? A lot to be discussed. I'm excited to figure out as we go along with the story. I want to know your projections and your thoughts. Did he know him? Was Harry always there? Was his family part of it? What's the deal with that? Your thoughts? And then, of course, Eddie. We found out a little bit about him and Maeve's relationship, which is interesting because Maeve like spoiling him. And then we also found out him and Conrad's relationship. Conrad don't really like him that much. And the overall origin story of this entire episode is basically Richie wants Eddie so he can find Tommy. So he had a gun. He pulled up on Kevin. Do you want to go to war? Harry be out an hour. You got an hour. They meet. We got to talk about this because this is a big part of the episode. Richie threatens Harry's family. He even gave the man to order his daughter orders when she goes out to get food. He gave the exact order, and said, it can be trouble for you if you don't have my son, which led to the ending in which we all want to talk about. Tommy Stevenson is gone. He got cut up by the man that Harry beats and he is cut up in a freezer. He's cut up in a freezer. This can't end the red for Richie. So let's go over some of the stuff we want to talk about in this episode because I'm curious to y'all thoughts. I know it's like I'm talking to y'all. It's a symbiotic relationship right now. Let me know if you want me to go live in the comments too. That way we can get more in depth in the talk. But what do you think happened to Tommy? Because we saw Eddie meet up with old boy, the two guys that Harry met, and he met up with him at the end after he threw like the knife away. Do y'all think he did it? That's my leading person right now. Because he came around, because they seemed to went, if I remember correctly, they was going the same way. Eddie went the opposite way. So how would they not know what happened to him? Why did they cut him up? Why is this the butcher dude cutting him up? Also, the joke, it made you look. It's strange. I hated myself for looking, but you had to kind of replay and be like, what? So what do y'all think happened? Was it Eddie? Did Eddie make the call? But I don't see the reason why Eddie would do it. Because Eddie just want to do coke with his grandma Maeve, apparently. And Conrad thinks he's like a lazy bum who shouldn't do nothing. And Eddie lies a lot. Eddie's a liar. He's like the ultimate hypocritical Nepo baby. And his grandmother Maeve encourages this. She encourages it a lot. While his mother is going to her father, and I'm looking forward to seeing what his mother has to do with this. Because she's going to her father during this situation in which Richie is basically threatening everybody in everybody's family to find his son, which we find in a freezer. Cut up. This episode was insane. What do y'all think about the dynamic with his mother and the father? Because she's like, you don't know my father. Like, she's married to a Harrigan. She knows Conrad. And she's still talking to Harry like, oh, you don't know my dad. He's going to come into a big part this season, which I think if they threaten Eddie, if her dad is as dangerous as they say he is, or as it seems that he is, he could play a big role in this episode. Because the next episode is now known as Plan B. So that's the next episode. So I'm curious to how this family dynamic going to work and how we going to revolve because this should will this lead to a war? Because the last person seen with him was technically Eddie, but it wasn't the last person he was seen with. But they don't know that, so they gonna assume Eddie had something happen to him, put him in the freezer. We gotta go to war. Harry gonna have to make a decision because we see multiple people tried to lead Harry away from the Harrigans, which I think is gonna be a big part of the season, right? We saw the police the police come up here and say, "Hey, the walls are falling in. Conrad's whole empire about to crumble. You can get out, Harry. I don't believe you're a bad dude." Also, note his daughter's foul mouth and him telling her not to say it like a father is amazing to me. I find it hilarious because she just calls me like, "No, no, no, stop. That is not how we talk, like young lady." And then he has like the problem with his wife too. So he like going through a lot of things and like she looking for a solicitor. He's like, "You don't have to do that. Um, 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 Tommy's missing. Richie wants me to find him." And then he's like, so now his wife like, "Is our daughter in trouble?" And he's like, "No, no, no, no." He did threaten the daughter. "No, no, she's good. She's good." Not only does he have to deal with that, the police is trying to figure out Archie's murder, in which we saw at the beginning of the episode. He took care of. He put him in a plastic bag. He got the whole story from Kevin. We also saw his brother Brandon with his sister Sophie in a weird scenario where I don't like Brandon. I don't like the fact that Brandon's not around a lot in the show. I know I'm all over the place, but it's all leading to the same thing because it's all about Harry and the situation with the family. So it all kind of leading to. So I want to interested in how he do. I think he gonna try to switch Harry from Kevin too because I think the beginning of the episode kind of emphasized. This why I got this from. Emphasized that Kevin and Harry has a specific relationship. Like I think he's way more loyal to Kevin than he is Conrad. What do y'all think? I think he is very much more open to him. And what does his wife want? She said money don't mean that. Is she trying to cheat on Kevin? It's so much little things happen in an episode that seems so slow, but good. Like you captivated by it. There's all these little things because you see, I'm just all over the place because my mind is just like pow, pow, pow. This happened. This happened. Oh, this could lead to this. Oh, this could lead to this. That's why I enjoy the show. That's why I'm enjoying the show, really. Like, because there's so many different little avenues they can go. Is Richie gonna blame the Conrad family? And then do they go to war? What does he do with Harry? He already threatened the daughter. He know the order, like I said earlier. What about the police? Was Archie really a snitch to the police? Because he kind of told Conrad he might be a snitch to the police because the police knew instantly he was gone. And then I took him in that the next morning, and my man barely knew anything about it. Shout out to his lawyer. He tells his lawyer everything. So they knew instantly that he's not on the board no more. So why would they know that unless they work with him, right? It ain't like it like if anyone else, if Harry went, it would take some days to find the body or something. They didn't find his body. They just know, okay, what happened? He's gone. Did you find out? His empire's gone. Or who's the snitch? Who y'all think the snitch is? Who do y'all think the snitch is? I can see it being Maeve. And what is up with Maeve's and Eddie's like relationship? She gave him drugs. She gave him drugs. And then just excuses him because he's crazy enough to stab people because they disrespected him. And if you ain't noticed, Maeve is a little unhinged. How do y'all feel about her character? At first, I thought she was like a shrewd character, but she just in the first episode, I felt like she was shrewd. Second episode, I feel like she just might be a little batch. I feel like she might. I do. I feel like she might be a little batch. My favorite character, by the way, so far in the first two episodes is Harry, but Maeve is probably one of my more interesting because I'm literally like, she could be the most loyal person in this show, or she could be a snitch. I could go both ways, like because I don't know. She's unhinged, and I love that about her character. Harry's still my favorite character. Eddie, nobody care about Eddie. Kevin, interesting. Brandon, I don't like. I don't know about. I think it's Safar. I don't know much about her yet. You know, her brother did said make her, which is like half brother. I'm like, still, It ain't even like step. It's half. Like that's very weird, Brandon. Weirdo. Richie character is interesting too, but he's basically like bland villain right now. My son's missing. Got gun on my lap. Find my son in an hour. He's just playing by paint by numbers. But like, yeah, like Harry's relationship with his family, his daughter seemed to really love him. I feel like he does right by his wife, but it's so much in his job that he can't like dedicate to his wife. Because as we saw in this episode, they're threatening his daughter. They're probably threatening his life. The police pick him up. I ain't got a lot of time for therapy right now. I'm kind of got a job that requires me to do things I really don't want to do. So let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. I want to know how y'all feel about this episode, how y'all feel about this show. Am I overhyping it? Am I doing too much? Am I just making like little things bigger, or am I just on point? Because I feel like I really am intrigued by this show. As y'all saw in my mind, I normally just go off like my notes, but my notes are like, oh, this happened, and when I read it, I just can go see other things. You know what I mean? It's so much in this show that I like, even though, like I said, it's like a slow, methodical build, but a lot of intricacies built into like they only have like different location. They have like 5-6 minutes per location, which is like 8-9 locations in like a 50-minute show, and it's like dope, man. But this is keeping that now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to reviews. Coming out later today will be Power Season 4, Episode 5, as well as Happy Face Episode 4. The reviews for that, as well as my thoughts on the whole Happy Face episode. So all that will be out later today. I do appreciate y'all. Remember, if you like the video, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm sorry, my engine a little low. I'm a little bit under the, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all. Peace.